Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm gonna show you guys exactly why I took my Nebula to rank 4 in my 2017 variant 5 gem. And it's effectively a combination of synergies that make a Nebula extremely fun and extremely interesting to fight, especially in kind of like shorter quest fights. And in fact she is one of my kind of like favorite casual questing champions. And I just needed to get her a bit higher ranked in order to give her a bit of reach. Now, obviously, we all know the Proxima synergy with Nebula that lets Nebula start the fight with 10 of her shock charges, and then when we combine that with Guillotine's synergy with Nebula itself, that gives her teammate 70% bar of power each time an immunity prevents bleed or poison effect from activating with a 12-second cooldown. And that activates from start of the fight, giving Nebula 70% bar of power. And the last thing here is basically the same synergy with Warlock, except that gives robots the Fury. So we're gonna go in Quest, and we're gonna take a look at how it all looks like when we piece it together, and what kind of impact it has on Nebula once you go casually questing, right? So the fight scheme, the fight plan is very simple. You just want to go for a full hit combo, and then you want to drop your level 1, and then you want to parry, and then you want to rinse and repeat. Now against Thor Ragnarok, obviously it could be slightly problematic, because he is semi-shock immune, so I'm gonna have to have a bit longer fight here. And obviously if we had higher ranked Nebula, which I'm still considering taking my Nebula to rank 5, the fight would have been over a while ago. And Thor Ragnarok, as I mentioned, does have that ability to get rid of shock debuffs quicker. If he didn't have that, we also would have power drained him, which is what I'm going to showcase here. So let's go up against Dormammu. So let's go full 5 hit combo. Here is the power drain, and at this point we can just start spamming heavy attacks, and we can see that Dormammu is not having a great time, and he's going slowly, and we are cheesing him, and we are just gonna go for another level 1, because why not? Short duration power lock, and final combo to finish off the fight. Again, we're just a tiny bit short, and keep in mind this is the final quest in an uncollected, so any other quest that previously to this would have, well, the fight would have been over already, because these are kind of like uncollected opponents at their most stacked, you will, because yeah, these are the most buff opponents in uncollected, as this is the very last quest. So again, let's go for full combo into a level 1, and then just spam the heavy attacks, and you can see that Sentry already is barely on his last legs, and he's not even gonna get to his first bar of power, and even if he does, then we are back at nearly like 2 bars of power or something there. So it's not all that tricky, not all that difficult at all. And Drax, now class disadvantage, obviously is not gonna help me, but shouldn't be too bad. And you're gonna have to take me on my word at first, up until you try it, but believe me, it is extremely fun to do this, because opponents just seem kind of powerless. It combines some of the things that I really enjoy about this game. Heavy attack cheese to begin with, that is, I made a boo-boo. That was a risky play kind of there. Again, we were tiny bit short. If I had some points in like glass cannon or something like that, the fight would have been over, because I just needed tiny bit more extra damage. But overall, I absolutely enjoy using this synergy team. It's very fun. It's very easy, and it's super simple way how to go kind of casually questing about a bit. Plus, it's not like you're bringing in bad champions. You have Warlock, you have Guillotine 2099, Proxima is quite decent as well. Why not? Again, let's go. Power drain, no power at all, and at this point we can just chill and drop them heavy attacks and watch that Namor melt away. Right? Very simple, very easy. Additionally, you can get pretty much the same result that's here with 3 people. The main core champions here would be Nebula, Proxima, and Guillotine 2099, bringing in Warlock and Ultron are kind of optional extras just for that Fury buff. You could easily replace it with some other champions of different synergies. The main core here definitely works with Proxima Midnight, Guillotine 2099, and Nebula. There is not too much to it. So here we can see power drain, not quite fully this time, because Vision did gain some power at the beginning of the fight. So we're gonna have to be a bit more careful. I'm just gonna go for another one. Let him throw that level 1, why not? And then I'm gonna go and finish this fight out with a level 2 of my own. And very simple. It's like I got to drop a level 1 and a level 2 attack before opponent could activate a special attack of their own. So yeah, definitely like it. And the final boss, I don't think I'm gonna use Nebula for this, especially because he has rapid metabolism. So we're gonna just go in and have a bit of fun with Warlock, I suppose. Why not? So we're gonna go in. And try finish it off as a fitting end for the come on, bait out that level 2. Can simply outrange that. He's winning in health department wise, I don't like that. Yeah, he managed to slay me first and just degen to death there. Should have probably thrown level 2 of my own there, but hey, what you can do about it? Just gonna finish quickly with Guillotine. That rapid metabolism is quite annoying though, but Guillotine should probably work quite well. Why not? Because you're gonna be getting rid of some of his power constantly. So I actually should have brought in Guillotine here. I think she works quite a bit better than a Warlock does. But yeah, obviously that wasn't quite the job for Nebula there. But all in all, I absolutely love this synergy team, and I personally would rank 2 Nebula as soon as I pull her as a 6-star, which is largely the biggest kind of mental block I currently have to pull the trigger and taking Nebula to rank 5. But yes, so I definitely 100%, wait, wrong class, recommend everybody having a bit of fun with where did she go? There you go. Nebula, if you have her available, especially if you have chosen to rank her up with one of your variant 5 gems, and have some fun for yourself. So remember, Guillotine 2099, Nebula, and Proxima Midnight make for one hell of a trio. You can throw in a little bit of Warlock with Vision or Ultron synergies to give her that Fury buff. Or let's check if she's here or not. She is a mercenary, so she doesn't benefit from Blade, I believe. But that will be it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have, hit that like button, hit that sub button, share this video with your friends, and yeah, have some fun with Nebula. Let me know what you think about this synergy team, and I'm gonna catch you guys soon. See ya!